This one's for everybody who's missing 𝐾𝐨 Clark. Yeah, we feel it too. The WNBA doesn't hit the same without her dropping threes, running the floor, and pulling off those no-look passes that make you rewind the clip twice. And let's be real, watching the Indiana Fever without 𝐾𝐨, it's like eating fries without ketchup. You can do it, but why would you want to? So here we are. 𝐾𝐨 Clark's been sidelined with injuries, and fans are left wondering, when is she coming back? First it was leg soreness, then a quad sprain, then the groin, and finally, that ankle bone bruise. She's missed over 20 games, and the timeline has been all over the place. First we're told, maybe next week. Then we hear, she's running drills. Then it's back to status quo. If you're scratching your head, don't worry. You're not alone. Real quick, if you're missing 𝐾𝐨 Clark highlights as much as we are, hit that like button right now. Let's get this video out to more fans who feel the same way.
Here's Clark. She fires, and it goes! She hits!
𝐾𝐨 Clark isn't just a player. She's a show. She's a headline. She's a ticket that makes you say, yeah, I'll drive 2 hours to see her play live. Think about it. Every arena she steps in to sell out. Every time she plays, ESPN breaks another ratings record. She doesn't just play basketball. She makes basketball an event. Without her, the league feels quieter, the Fever feels incomplete, and fans feel like they're watching the concert, but the headliner never came out. Picture this, 𝐾𝐨 Clark sitting at home with ice on her ankle watching Paige Buecher's highlights go viral.
Beckers for three, and that
Somewhere she's like, guys, remember me? The one who broke all the college records? It's funny but also sad because the game misses her as much as we do. Here's the deal. The WNBA has been chasing that face of the league forever. And let's not sugarcoat it, 𝐾𝐨 Clark already is that face. She didn't even need a marketing campaign. She earned it on the court. Every no-look dime, every deep three, every record-breaking moment at Iowa. She turned women's basketball into must-see television. So why the hesitation? Why the mixed signals about her return? Stick around, because later in this video, we'll hit the real key moment that explains why fans feel left in the dark and why this is about more than just injuries. The fans deserve better. 𝐾𝐨's not just playing for herself. She's carrying fans, new fans, lifelong fans, and even people who never watched the WNBA before. And when you leave fans guessing, when you say, maybe next week for 5 weeks in a row, that doesn't just hurt 𝐾𝐨. That hurts the people who bought tickets months ago just to see her. The Fever may be struggling, but nobody's buying those seats for the win-loss record. They're buying them to see number 22 light up the court. Let's be real. No matter what's going on behind the scenes, the league can't afford to keep its brightest star sitting in mystery. This isn't just an Indiana Fever problem. This is a WNBA problem. Highlights we'll never forget. Let's take a second to remember why 𝐾𝐨 Clark is so different. Step-back threes from NBA range, a court vision that would make Magic Johnson nod in approval, the swagger pointing at the logo, jawing at defenders, never afraid of the moment. These aren't just plays, they're memories. They're the reason people binge YouTube highlight reels at 2 a.m. like this one. One of those moments just flashed through your head? Drop it in the comments right now. What's your favorite 𝐾𝐨 Clark highlight? Let's be honest, defenses guard 𝐾𝐨 Clark like they're playing whack-a-mole. They pop up, she smacks them with a three. They double her, she dishes a dime. They triple her, and somehow she still gets the shot off. She doesn't just play the game, she bends it. The WNBA is growing, but without 𝐾𝐨 Clark front and center, it feels like the rocket ship just lost its fuel. And Paige Buecher's? She's great. Nobody denies that. But replacing 𝐾𝐨 as the face of the league? That's like trading in your brand new Ferrari because someone offered you a really nice scooter. Here's the key moment, the one that makes fans shake their heads. 𝐾𝐨 Clark's absence isn't just about recovery, it's about communication. Fans don't know what's happening. Media doesn't know what's happening. And when the biggest star in your league goes missing, silence is the worst play you can run. So here's the truth. This isn't just about injuries. This is about transparency, about fans being left hanging, about a league that has its superstar right there and somehow finds a way to fumble the bag. 𝐾𝐨 Clark is the WNBA's face. She's the ratings. She's the ticket sales. She's the highlight reel you're watching right now. And whether she's back this season or not, the league needs to treat her like it. If you agree, hit that like button. Subscribe for more updates and highlights, and in the comments, drop a "We miss 𝐾𝐨" so the league knows exactly how fans feel. Because one thing's clear, the WNBA without 𝐾𝐨 Clark is like basketball without the ball. You can try, but it just doesn't work.